Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, January 7th, 2021. If yesterday was day 78, that makes today 79. Good. All right, so I'm going to add a straw to my ones place. I'll put that 9 right up here. Now, we have 9 ones in the ones place. Tomorrow, what do you think we're going to do? Yeah, we're going to have to make a group of 10 tomorrow. So let's draw our 1. Can you help me count? Okay, ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. We are almost to what number? Good, 80. Can you believe it? 80 whole days almost. Okay, so before we get started today, let's look at these words that we've been practicing. All right. The first one, remember what this word is? Good, green. Green is a color word, isn't it? Grass is green. How about this word? Good job, yellow. Yellow is also a color. Lemons are yellow. These boots are yellow too. How about this word? Nice, grow. These flowers are growing. They grow in the summer, right? Grow means to get bigger. You grow too, don't you? How about this word? Good job, open. Open means not closed. The window is open. How about this word? Good, fall. Fall is the season after summer. How about this word? Good, new. New means that it's never been used or worn. Her backpack is brand new. How about number 7? Good, down. Down means to go from a higher place to a lower place, or if you put something down, you set it down. And our last one. Remember our trick? This helps you if you take this away. You see the word go. Add the es, goes. Goes mean that something or someone moves. It goes someplace. Okay, so we've been talking about seasons in our Journeys book. Now, the second story that they have for us this week is all about the seasons also, and it's an informational text. Now, remember, an informational text gives us facts about a topic. So let's see if we can think of those facts and notice them when I read. It also shows us something called headings. Now, headings are titles for different parts of a story. They tell you what each section is about. So today's informational text is called 4 Seasons for Animals, written and illustrated by Ashley Wolf. Spring. Do you see the heading right here? How this word spring is bigger. It's not the title of the whole story, but it's the title of this section inside the story. Heading. Spring. It is spring. Young animals run and play. Bird nests are full of eggs. Soon the eggs will hatch. Spring brings rain. Grass turns green and grows tall. Buds grow on trees and plants. Spring also brings rain puddles. Flower buds get wet. Rain helps the new plants grow. Now here's another heading. This one says summer. So this tells me that this section in the story is about summer. It is summer. Buds open and flowers bloom in the bright sun. Insects buzz here and there. Now there are chicks in the bird nest. Their mother will teach them how to fly. It can get very hot in the summer. Many animals live near the pond. Ducks swim in the pond and fox pups cool off in the shade. Here's another heading. What do you think this section will be about? Good, fall. It is fall. Leaves fall down. Animals get ready for winter. Some animals eat as much as they can. They need to store fat because food is scarce in the winter. What do you think scarce means? That's a new word, isn't it? Good. Scarce means that there's a little of it. There's not a lot of it. Squirrels and chipmunks gather nuts so they will have enough food for the winter. All right, here's our last season. Here's the heading. It says winter. It is winter. Winter can be very cold and wet. Bears hibernate in the winter. That means they sleep. Many animals hibernate in the winter. They curl up in dens to keep safe from the cold and wet. Like all seasons, the winter will pass. The animals know that spring will come once again. All right, so what season are we in right now? Good, we are in winter. So after winter, just started, but after winter will come spring. Good job. Okay, so in your reader's notebook for today, for Thursday, January 7th, you are going to do pages 192 and 190, oh wait, am I right? Yes, never mind. 192 and 193, getting my days mixed up. So if you'll open your reader's notebook to page 192, it looks like this. So they're still having us practice words that have the SH. Let's make that sound. Shh, shh. Good. The WH. Nice. And the PH. Remember this one doesn't sound like a P. It's good. So they have us write the correct spelling word that makes sense, okay? Now I have the first three up here. So you can do them right along with me and get this part done, okay? Number 1 says, the blank has left. The shell has left? That doesn't really make sense. You could take a shell someplace, but a shell isn't just going to leave on its own. How about this one? The ship has left? That makes sense. Let's make sure the other one's wrong. Or the chip has left. Chips aren't going to leave on their own, are they? No. So I know the answer is ship. S-H-I-P. Go ahead and write that in box number 1. All right, number 2. Blank way did he go? Which way did he go? That makes sense, but let's go through the rest and see, make sure that we don't have any other good choices, okay? Why way did he go? Oh, that doesn't make sense at all, does it? Or who way did he go? No way. So I know that my answer for number 2 is which way did he go? Look, which way, which starts with W-H, that wah. Now watch how I write this. I'm not going to use a lowercase w because why? Good, it's the beginning of my sentence. So I have my W-H-I-C-H. Which way did he go? Go ahead and circle which for number 2 and write it on the line in your book, okay? All right, now for number 3, it says the blank sells hats. Let's see our choices. The chop sells hats. That doesn't sound right, does it? No. The shop sells hats. That sounds pretty good. Let's go through our choices though. Or the she sells hats. That does not sound right, does it? Give me a thumbs down if you don't think so. Right. So I know that the shop sells hats would best complete that sentence. And look, I see that SH at the beginning of that word, shop. S-H-O-P. The shop sells hats. Go ahead and write that on line number 3 in your book. Okay, so I want you to finish number 4, number 5, and number 6, okay? And make sure that when you look at the next page on 193, it looks like this. Do you see this picture here? I see a cat, I see a little girl digging, I see a man with a watering can, little girl at the fence, or maybe that's a lady. The little boy has flowers. What do you think they're doing in that picture? It sure looks like maybe they're planting a garden. All right, so this says, draw lines to match naming parts and action parts. Read the statements that you made about the picture. Okay, so we're going to match those nouns to the verbs. Remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing. Now, a verb is an action word, right? It's something that you do. So let's just take a look at number 1. Number 1 is Jill. Well, Jill must be the girl because if I look down here, I see the mom. So that tells me that the lady isn't Jill. Jill's the girl, okay? So Jill is what? What's she doing? Which one should I draw my line to? Good, digs in the mud. So let's draw a line from Jill to digs in the mud. Now let's do one more, okay? Fred, that must be the boy. What's Fred doing? Waters the plants, takes a nap, is looking, or holds a box of plants. Let's look over here at Fred. What's Fred doing? Good, he's holding a box of plants. Let's draw that line. Now, after you finish the rest of these matching, let's look down here for your sentence. It says choose one statement from up here, okay? And then I want you to write it adding adjectives or other details. So maybe you could say, Fred is holding the heavy box of plants. Heavy would be my adjective, right? It describes the box. Or if I wanted to write about the mud, I could say Jill digs in the squishy mud. Squishy describes the mud, okay? So I cannot wait to see what good adjectives you come up with after you match. So make sure for today, for January 7th, you do page 192 and 193. Have your grown-up send me a picture of those on Class Dojo. And I will see you in just a little bit for your math lesson.